Welcome back to Ordinal Revolution. My name is Shizzy. On this channel, we cover the entire Ordinal marketplaces. What's up, guys? We have a great show for you guys today. This week was absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. So much energy, so much combustion happening, right? Everything was exploding. So much fun. Oh man, it's what an amazing time to be in Ordinals. If you were here the last couple months, you should be enjoying this. You should be freaking ecstatic because you deserve this. These people that are coming in now, they don't deserve these pumps like we do. We are in this to win this. We are diehards. That's why we're here every freaking day, putting in the work for you guys. And you know these are the things that happen when we put in the work like we did. So without further ado, let me bring in my partner, as always, Mr. Yagobi. What's up, buddy?
What's up, man? What is
I'm energized. I'm ready, bro. How was your week?
Yes, week was great. Was great. I definitely feel like I was kind of back into like bullish times where I'm constantly looking at my phone. You know, our wives always know whenever that's. I mean, like we're always looking at it anyways because of what we do. But like whenever the prices and our assets are being affected, we're definitely more looking at it. And so, but yeah, BRC20 market crazy. Bitcoin's kind of settled down in that 35,000 range. And excited to see what's coming up next. What about you? How's your week?
Good week. I sold some stuff too early. Regretted it, but I have a problem right now. I have PTSD from the last 2 years of just when thing goes up, I take profit too quickly. And I've come to the strategy now that I'm probably going to stick with, even though it hurts, of taking my money out as soon as it doubles and letting the rest ride. And that's what I've been doing. I'm not sitting on the amount of sats that I originally bought. I'm not sitting on the amount of honk that I originally bought. And it hurts, but at the same time, I'm being smart this time around. I'm not getting stuck holding the bag this time.
Yeah. Well, and I think also we have to take into account like our experience is different, right? Like this is also the beginnings of a bull run up.
That's true.
So, but I think that's good to have that mindset because you're cautiously optimistic, right?
Yeah.
And so same with me, you know, I don't have the same amount of sats that I did a month ago, but I have a good amount. I have a bag for my moon bag. And so I think everybody, you know, has their own unique strategy, and that's no different with each of us. Right. And again, we say this a million times, but don't listen to us. That's not what this channel is for, is to tell you what to buy, because we're not financial advisors. It's not financial advice. The show's for research and fun and stuff. Right. So
exactly.
Yeah. So that's kind of where I am too. So
let's hop into the markets, man. Let's see what's going on.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so we're gonna start with the BRC20 market, and then I'll pass it to you next. So let me do a little refresh here, because as we know, the market changes constantly. So if you look at the last 24 hours, we have sats in first place, but it's down 4.21%, which is not a surprise. It was rocking and rolling. I think it got all the way to 0.00022 at one time, maybe even a little higher than that. But so to get 100 billion, you would pay. Always go for the 100 billion here. 1376, 95. Pay $6,880. So wow, it's still like they're definitely strong.
Yeah.
Number 2 coming in is rats. Shizzy is the rat king unofficially and officially. He's the Pied Piper, right? Like he's the one that's like corralling the whole rat army. He convinced me, I'll tell you that. So go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not here to convince anyone. I'm just telling you that I went down the rat hole this weekend, found out that rat is the #1 zodiac sign. It's the first one. First is first, right? It's a rat, and it means what is
wisdom,
it?
Prosperity.
Wisdom, prosperity, and wealth. And I read those 3 things, and I said, minting rats, minting rats, minting rats. Can't stop minting the rats. And technically they're free mints. I'm just paying the gas fee. So whatever happens. I'm holding this one until I double my money, and then I'm taking half out. And if it doesn't, then I'm okay with it going to zero, because I have plenty of that track.
Exactly. So rats has definitely been something that's big. The Chinese community is completely on board with it. We looked at the OKX market, and it's like number 2 in volume. I think 18 Bitcoin over there in the last 24 hours for rats alone. They love rats, I guess. You know, it's a little different perspective over there than here. It's because the wisdom and all that stuff. So I don't blame them. Number 3 is Track. A staple in the space.
What a week, bro.
GOG up 21.68%. Benny is the lead developer, founder of Track. They have two different protocols that they is under their umbrella. He also indexes all of the BRC20s. He indexes all bitmap. So the guy is just everywhere. A lot of people are calling this similar to something of the likes of Chainlink, but out of the Bitcoin ecosystem.
It's kind of like if Chainlink had its own Arbitrum.
Yeah. Well, I think Chainlink eventually, like what they did was they found their niche and they stuck with it. So like they became like this oracle that was just broadcasting all the prices for all the other chains. I think that's what Track's going to eventually do. Like I don't know if it's that exactly, but they're going to figure something. It could just be like they're the main indexer for bitmap, because bitmap could be a huge ecosystem. Like that crosses, multiple, who knows, like what happens with bitmap, and you can maybe like bridge them somewhere else. So we'll see.
100%.
But yeah, Track is definitely up. I think like I want to say 3 days ago it was at 50 cents, and that was the first bump up from like that 40-cent range. So 42 cents, it got up to 50 cents. Now it got all the way to 86 cents. It's pulled back some, so we're sitting at 73, but there's a thin wall here. 73-cent sales, and then 76, 2, and then 78, and then we're back in the 80s in the second.
Dude, that's an easy wall, man. That's a $5,000 wall. Like,
exactly.
That's nothing to get right back to where it was at the all-time highs.
Exactly. And remember, Track is a 21 million supply, just like Bitcoin. So just keep that in mind. Grok is new. I guess this is something similar to Elon Musk's or something you were talking about.
Yeah. So yesterday Elon came out and said his AI will be called Grok, and taken into the caveman days. And you've seen ERC20s pop up, and then you saw a BRC20 pop up. And when it did, over here we do everything fairly. So it was a fair mint, and all you had to do was basically free. You just got a minute, and it's one of the reasons I love it over here. Everything's fair. You just pay the gas fee.
There's no like developers that are trying to like edge out everybody in the space. That's why everybody needs to come over here, because it's like it is a fair mint.
Dude,
it's a fair deployment, So, but yeah, so it's up 143%. I didn't touch this because I don't like the whole like if it launches first on ERC20 and then it launches on BRC20. So that's why I didn't touch it, but I missed out on it. I mean, it's done 2 Bitcoin of volume in the last 24 hours. So that's a big one for Grok. And then you have, go ahead.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I like the natural stuff, like rats. Rats was just natural. It was something deployed in March, you know what I mean? And it just never minted out until till today. So
yeah, that same thing happened to Honk too, which is crazy. But anyways, so Ordi is number 5. The OG, the very first BRC20, is up 3.95%, and I think it's at $7.07. So this was chilling while the other BRC20s took off. It was chilling around $5.30. It jumped up to $6. Now it's up to $7. So pretty good. We all know what Ordi can do. I think during its peak, it got to like $30-something, and it is a 21 million supply. So just imagine, if Ordi can do that, Track can do that, in my opinion. Ordi got to $30, so can Track, in my opinion. So OXBT number 6, down 11%, but this is not bad, guys, because OXBT was hovering around 40 sats per, I want to say, for the longest time, and it jumped up to like 50, 60, and now it's at 80, and it's one of the 14 that Unisat initially selected to support with their BRC20 swap. So I think that's why I'm bullish on all 14 of those. Maybe there's a couple that I probably wouldn't touch, but OXBT is one that I would probably mess with, because there's a huge holder count, 16,000 people. Then you have cats. This is a new one. The Chinese community is really taken to a lot of the animal meme tokens: cats, rats, bats. I don't think there's a bats yet, or if there is, it's. But
well, I mean, they're all zodiac signs. They're going after the zodiac signs: the lion, the cat, the rat. So I think
is lion a zodiac sign?
Yep. Lion's zodiac sign.
You're 100% sure?
Yeah, I am. I'm sure because Block said so, and he was right about. So. I trust in Block, man. Block's my dude. Shout out Block. Shout out the base community. Really appreciate you guys, man. With the alpha all freaking week.
So it's actually Tiger is the but close though.
Lions, Tigers.
And I think it's dog for the zodiac, but rat is definitely zodiac. Rat. That's why rat's so big. So we'll see. Anyways, cats is really cats is a good opportunity, in my opinion, not financial advice, because it's at 1.6 million market cap. It's a low one. Rats, by the way, is at 3 million. So think about that. We're really, I feel like the meme season part 2 after the whole Pepe thing like 4 months ago can really happen here on BRC20s. People just need to realize how easy it is.
I agree.
And then you have VMPX. This is Jack Levin, the guy that started Zen. He started or he deployed this token back in May, I believe, and it's up 62%. So this is good news for the VMPX community because it's been hovering around 100 to 120 sats.
Yep.
So it's up 62%. We'll see
Can
what
you
happens.
check the price on that?
Yeah, 6 cents, 7 cents.
7. Okay.
7 cents. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, so then you have OKEX. It's up 25%.
Yep.
Pizza is an OG BRC20. It's up 68%. Pepe, another one that was selected for the first 14, supported by Unisat. Yep. It's down 6%, but it had a run up. Ords is up 20%, 20.69%. Oshi is down 14.69%. Another one of the 14 that are supported. Surprised that this one was selected, but it is what it is. IBTC. So this was a play off of the BlackRock Bitcoin ETF ticker. Yep. It's down 25%. I've seen this go all the way to like 250, maybe 300, and now it's down to 170. Honk. Honk is one of the 14 that's supported. It's number 2 in liquidity pool volume. I think it's at like 25,000. But it is down.
Market cap on that?
800,000. So this is, there's just so much upside to this. So I'm going to show the opportunities right after this before you pop it up. So we'll go over that in a second.
Okay.
So Council is up 6.83%, sitting at $76. Good news for the Council community. I know they've been struggling.
Yep.
Fish is up 7.69, another one of the animal memes. Doll is up 61.62%. BTCS. Now this one's down 30%, but imagine, okay, so it's at 49 cents. It was at 30 cents like 2 days ago. So this is really still up. I mean, you're still winning on this. You know, to be transparent, I actually took profit on this one because I had some, you know, and I was like, no way I can't, because it's, you know, I'll definitely try to find another entry back in because I love this community. They're strong. Meme up 61.32%. Moon is down 2.56%. Dog is even, no volume. That's usually not the case lately. Recursive, not related to Recursiverse, but RCSV is down 2.78. And that is the weekend market update. But I do want to show, something that I posted myself, actually, because I did the math. By the way, if you are ever wondering how to calculate, you know, Satoshis to USD, you can use this Kraken link. It's Kraken/learn/Satoshi-2-USD-converter. That was a lot of words, but you can replay that in slow motion backwards if you want. There's a secret message in there. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so like you can, you know, and then just grab this amount, right? Say it's one of your tokens. You can go to the coinguides.org market cap calculator, paste in that price, and then the total supply here, and you'll have your market cap. It's really simple how to do it, but you've got to use a couple different tools. So just to get back to where I was here. So these are the most recent kind of animal memes that a lot of the Chinese communities taken to, and even the American and European communities now. So this was this morning. I calculated using that exact same method I just showed you guys. Honk is at 882,000 market cap, which is crazy because me and Shizzy both, we thought that it was actually the largest out of all of them.
Yeah.
You know, and this is another reason why I think that this is such a big deal, is because this is the swap liquidity pools by Unisat. And you can see here, number 1 is Ordisat's liquidity pool, which is no shock, 55,000. It's gaining every day. And then number 2 is Honk and Sats at 28,000. That makes me bullish because either Unisat or some big whale is trying to make Honk a success, right? And you see another liquidity pairing with Honk and Meme, and then another one with BTCS and Honk, right? So it's definitely something that's it makes me bullish that there's so much upside here. What do you think about that one specifically?
I think honk is very very low. Obviously, it's the Goosenals. It's their not official token, but we think of honk, think of Goosenals, and if Goosenals goes up, I think honk goes with it, and I feel like they're a combo team, and I'm very bullish on honk. I really do think it explodes in the future, and this could get to potentially 100 million market cap, which is 100x, 110x.
Which would
So
be crazy because like 882,000. Like imagine like when we would go through those ETH meme seasons, like
yeah,
if you could catch one at below a million, that was like the goal, right?
yeah,
But to go to the next one, Rats has been like the
yeah,
hottest out of all of these, and it's still only at 3.5 million.
yeah. Why do you think Frats is so much higher than honk?
I think it's higher because no one was expecting honk to shoot up. So,
Okay.
like I said, that's why I think that there's probably a couple whales behind honk. The liquidity pool in Unisat's BRC20 swap doesn't make sense to me that it's number
Okay.
2. Does it make sense to you? It's weird, right? Because there's less than 1,000 holders right now. So someone wants honk to succeed, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like someone that has money. But this is not financial advice. This is just my dumb opinion that I'm probably wrong. But then Rats has, let me pull up Rats real quick. Rats has 5,575 holders.
Wow.
Right. So that's
5 times as many.
Exactly. So that's bullish, right? So, and you're still sitting at a 3.5 million market cap. That's still considered micro.
Yeah.
Right. There's 1 trillion total supply in Rats, and there's 21 billion total supply in honk.
Yeah.
And then you have Cats,
Yeah.
which has 1.6 million market cap, and I think there's 210 billion, I think, with Cats. So anyways, I wanted to show that because I feel like these are definitely opportunity market cap sizes, but that's just for me, not for you guys do your own research. Like we always say, never financial advice.
Never ever. Can never forget the breath. Never. But
Yep. So
yeah, man.
That is the BRC20 weekend market update.
And I will take it from here, giving you guys a quick look at what is going on Magic Eden. And the I love how you call it the Ordinal artifacts. So I always forget that that's what they are, man. They're artifacts. They're on the chain. These aren't NFTs at all. So it's nice to kind of change it up and call them artifacts because they'll be on the chain forever. So
yep.
All right, I'll hop right into it. We got the Bitcoin frog sitting at 0.0449. We had something happen this morning. Someone had a fat finger. Were you able to get a hold of that?
No, I lost $30 trying to get money over from Coinbase, and it just someone else got it.
Gotcha. So with the frog sitting at 0.0449, they are up about 300% from this morning because someone had a fat finger of 0.01 when I think they were trying to put a 0.1 because it was a very rare frog. And we got Bitmap sitting at 2 spots, sitting at 0.00044. This is near its all-time high. This is sitting up here. I want to give a quick look at what's going on in the categories. If you wanted a 1-digit bitmap, you will be paying around 3 Bitcoin. If you wanted a 2-digit bitmap, you'll be paying around 0.189. If you wanted a 3-digit bitmap, you'll be paying around 0.032. If you wanted a 4-digit bitmap, you'd be paying around 0.005, which looks like, dude, that's really cheap. Because if the floor is 0.0045 and this is sitting here, that's only like 10% higher.
What is that? The 4 digits?
Yeah. Oh,
wow.
No,
wait. It is. No, it is.
That's really cheap, right? Or am I just crazy?
It's pretty. Yeah, I feel like those are.
Oh no, there's a 0 missing.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. So it's a 2 zeros instead of
a lot
2 zeros.
Higher.
Yeah, 2 zeros instead of 3.
These are getting pulled up, bro. Is that 10x higher?
I mean, it looks like an opportunity for sure.
Wow, that's crazy. 4 digits are 10x higher, and there's the 5 digits. They're sitting. Look at this one. Wow, someone messed up, sold that really cheap. But yeah, if you wanted that 5-digit, you'll be paying around. Okay, this is a little bit higher than the floor. They're actually getting pulled up. We have 11 buys right now. Looks like they're all 5 digits. But jumping back to Magic Eden, I'm curious. Did you have a problem with Magic Eden this week? Whenever I try to go into Magic Eden, it always puts me on Sol. When in the past it was put me right to Bitcoin.
Oh yeah. I have had
You had
that.
that issue
That
too?
actually just happened to me just now.
It,
Yeah.
it,
So
I think they're trying to get you to look at the Sol NFTs because it's like I don't want that shit. Give me the Bitcoin, right? Like
yeah.
so. I don't
I,
know.
yeah. I'm not sure. I cleared my
But
cache earlier, so maybe that's why it's doing it. But yeah, I
gotcha.
noticed that too.
We got Ordinal MaxiBiz sitting at 0.1833. This thing got all the way down to about 0.159. So that was pretty scary if you're OMB holder. Everything's moving except your Ordinal. So I wish those guys luck, man. I hope that it has its day, but right
It
now
will. It
it
will.
doesn't. So
I
um,
I just feel like it will because like the people that hold them.
yeah, I agree. The shout out Goosenals sitting at 0.005. So Bitmap and
You.
Goosenals and Bitmap's Goosenals are sitting at their all-time highs. If not right around it, maybe a little lower than where they were. Curious to your opinion on what happens with Bitmaps and Goosenals, and curious if you could only hold one, which one would you hold?
Bitmaps or Originals?
Yeah.
So their price is pretty different. I would say I would if it was single one, I'd probably hold a Goosenol.
No, I mean like if you had $1,000 in Goosenals or $1,000 in Bitmaps, which one? You can only hold one. Which one would you hold?
Oh man, I would probably pick Bitmap just because of the upside.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
there's so much percentage opportunity increase there, right?
Yeah.
But I will say this: if anything, like this whole surge of liquidity flowing back into ordinals
Yeah.
taught us that people care about 10K PFPs.
I
You know what
agree.
I mean? I mean, look, let's be honest here. Like Bitcoin frogs kicked everybody's ass
Yeah.
at first, right?
Yep.
And then we saw Goosenals actually just follow up right after it, right? And Goosenals, shout out to base artist community and the Chinese community, man, they're strong. Shout out to Crypto Cowboy, shout out to
Yep.
Hype,
1 in 1 2.
block all those guys, right?
Yep.
And then all the Chinese side too. You know, I think Jeffrey and all them they are a part of that community too. So
Yeah.
you know, do I think that OMB is going to be okay? Yes, I do, because I think it's
Okay.
a select. They're two different customer bases.
Yeah.
And there is a crossover, but it's not like a huge crossover.
Yeah.
Right?
I agree.
So.
I definitely agree. We'll dig into the rare sats. So rare sats are the only thing that's been getting their ass kicked. So I'm curious what your opinion on this. The uncommons are sitting around 100. What is it, about $100? I want to say $108.
Yeah.
These things that were only up about 140, 150. I want to say before.
I think it fluctuated between like 108 to like 140.
I bought one at 140. So
yeah, but they constantly they constantly like fluctuate. I don't think that they're getting their butt kicked. I just think that they're not getting any attention.
Okay.
So you know, really it depends on what your perspective is.
That's true.
But like I think that they will have their day for sure. Yeah. But when they hit, they're gonna hit hard.
I agree.
In my opinion.
We got the black uncommons, my personal favorite, sitting about $20. And then I always like to check out these palindromes. A favorite of both of ours is the 09 palindromes because they are the rookie year, sitting around $5. Definitely
cheap.
57777. So
what about the 3 digits? How much is the cheapest 3 digit right there? No, just leave it right there and go and scroll down.
What do you mean 3 digit?
Scroll 3D right there. Scroll down one more. You see that?
Oh, okay.
How much is that? $10. That's cheap.
Yeah.
3 digit 2009.
There's a bunch of them, dude.
Yeah. So I need to jump in there.
What does that mean? 3D.
So 3 digits within the palindrome. Look at the SAT number. There's only 2, 0, and 9 in that 3 digit one. And if you look at the SAT number to the right, you see there's only 3 digits in that total palindrome. So it reads the same forward and backwards, only using 3 digits. So that's pretty hard. The difficulty level on that's pretty hard to me.
That's actually the first time I've ever heard that. That's wild.
Yeah. So the 2 digits are super rare for you know. That's something I'm trying to get. But
I had it back to Magic Eden. Bitcoin punks. Another thing that really hasn't moved too much. If I might be unaware of that, but sitting around 0.026. I'm just not a fan of punks. Punks and monkeys are so 2021 to me, and I say that jokingly, but I if there's a punk or a monkey, I'm not putting $1 into it.
Yeah, I get it. No, it makes sense. I mean, like that's why I think people love the frogs, is
Yeah,
because it's unique to Bitcoin.
exactly. RGB Bitcoin, is this something new? Have
Uh,
you seen this before?
I haven't. Can you? Does it allow you to mess with it with your mouse or anything? Like, can you
I can
click?
see the B.
Can you click on it? What happens when you click on it? No.
Nothing.
Try to click into one. So scroll down a little bit and click into like
Let's
one.
see.
Yeah, and then now try to do something with your mouse. Like click on it, move. Nothing.
Yeah, I'm moving. Nothing. No.
Okay. Yeah.
Only
So
the B is blinking like a heartbeat.
okay. So yeah, that's probably just like a recursive, non-interactive
Yeah.
piece.
We have ABC. This is art drawn by kids. It was a Solana project, and now it's over here on Bitcoin. Anything that helps kids is always good. Genie data. So we discussed before that I am a big fan of the passes, and I think this is like the one way to invest in Genie data, because right now, yeah, you really can't unless you're an accredited investor, which we are not. And Genie data Genesis pass. I'm very bullish on this. This was sitting around 0.007, and then I got all the way up to about 0.002. I'm sorry, 0.2.
No,
And
it got to point
three
0.038.
3.8. Yeah, it was almost as much as a frog. I remember the frogs were
Yeah.
like right around there, which is crazy.
Yep.
So
Yep.
what do you think about the pass? I know we have a little bit different perspective.
I'm not against them. I think that it's I think that they can do anything can happen in this space. Like
Yeah,
we've seen it, right? Like so these technically, like you say, they could get theoretically to a Bitcoin.
yeah,
I think when you say like it's the only way to really kind of, I guess, put your conviction in Genie data by putting your money into it, right?
yeah,
And I think the benefits could be really great down the road, like once we start going to events and stuff and we can
yeah,
get into like the Genie data events and plus whatever features they allow us to use. So yeah, I like it. I like the whole movement of OG passes.
yeah. Because with me, I've noticed, and I actually didn't realize till Genie Data became the number one website on my phone. It's my number one
Wow,
now, and
that's
because
crazy.
I know, and it's like because it shows me what I use the most, and for the longest time it was Unisat, but now I can get everything I need from Genie Data. I can get the prices, I can get the heat map, I can see what's being sold, what's getting bought, and
That is
it's crazy,
true.
dude.
That is
Like
true.
I've been using Genie Data so much, dude. I'm so bullish on Genie Data just because like I'm voting with my mouse, and I'm not
Yeah.
even doing it on purpose. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
So do you attribute Genie data to any like using the heat map or anything to like let you know like as an indicator I need to do this?
well, it's kind of a substitute. Like instead of like, because like you were saying, we're checking our phones a lot more, right? Like,
Yeah.
like this week and stuff. And I had a conversation with my wife today. She said, she needs some time with me, not on my phone. So, do you need that? It just saves me time. I can look at everything I need to look at in 5 minutes. I can see all the
Yeah.
prices, what's in the mempool, everything, dude. It's perfect. And this is the only way for me to be able to invest in something that I'm really using. And I'm so bullish on this. I think this goes. See, there's only 400 of them, so it really depends on demand.
Yeah.
And to me, once people realize, like, hey, Genie Data is the number one company in Ordinals, besides Unisat and Magic Eden, of course. So it's a number 3 in the entire Ordinals, and it could potentially be number 1 once Unisat and Magic Eden get some more competitors.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely has a bright future. Um, it is kind of sort of this one-stop shop, except for, I mean, you can inscribe here too. There's
Yeah,
just
you
not a
can.
there's not a marketplace though, but that's okay. They don't need one. Like
Yeah.
what they're providing is data that,
Yep.
indicators for you. So yeah, I like it.
Shout out Genie Data. And we have the Bid Apes by your Board 8 Yacht Club members sitting at
Boo.
0.0035. No monkeys, no punks. Bitcoin Bear Cub is sitting at 0.003. This is finally back. This is what the inscription number on these are fucking fantastic. Sitting at, look at 61,000, dude. I'm sorry, 616,000, but still under a million,
Yeah.
which it's insane. Like we're on 37, 38 million now.
Yeah, but if you
And
go
this
to
was
Bitcoin Bears,
Yeah.
go to
Well,
Bitcoin Bear.
that's a different story,
Those
man.
are
I
the originals, right?
can't afford the Bears, bro.
Where is it? Is that the
Right?
originals? Yeah.
Yeah.
What are those inscription numbers? So
5,000.
yeah, exactly. So
What do they go
those
for?
bear
They go
cubs
for
are like the derivative of these.
that's not too expensive. It's
Yeah,
not.
more than the OMB, but it's also look at the inscription numbers,
I know.
nuts, 5,000. So
So not financial advice. And a Doge punk. Like I said, I'm just tired of punks. But and that is your Magic Eden update. Yeah, man. So
yeah, nice. So the markets are feeling good.
yeah.
We kind of did it different this episode. We kind of did it where we gave you the updates first, so we can kind of talk a little bit about what's been
Yep.
going on. So let's kind of jump right into it. What do you feel about Bitcoin's next move? We're at 35,000 right now.
Yeah, we're at 34,400
900.
no 34,935. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So we talked about this, and we like for me, I feel like I want to get to that 38-40 range, but
yeah.
from what you've told me, the history, it doesn't really happen in November.
Yeah, it's only been one good November in the last 16 years of Bitcoin, which was 2016. And that could be due to people having to pay for Christmas and getting ready for Thanksgiving and family time and stuff like that. But it's just because I think this cycle is going to be different this time. I think that we're not going to have to wait the whole year after having to have the explosion.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Well, do you feel like okay? So what is your prediction right now with
my
Bitcoin
prediction
for?
is okay. So right now we're at 35,000. My prediction is it's not gonna be what you're asking for, but we're gonna be between 34,000 and 42,000. I think we're gonna slowly go up to about 42K, and then we're gonna come back down to about 34K before we take our next lift off into the 50s.
Okay.
So I don't have a time zone on that. I'm thinking we're gonna be in the 50s by January, and then back at all-time highs around the halving.
Okay. So what about November though? The rest of November,
Yeah.
what do you feel like? We have the opportunity to get to 42, or
I think December 1st will be sitting around 34K.
okay. So whatever happens you do think there's going to be a come up, but you don't know what number that's going to be, but you think that we're going to come back down to 34.
I think November is going to be exciting, but if you're looking from October 31st to December 1st, you're going to be like, God, November was shit. Because I do feel like by the end of November, we're going to come back down.
Gotcha. Makes sense. Yeah, for me, like kind of similar. I feel like we're either going to hit that. I feel like 38 would probably be the top
Yeah.
of November if we even get there. But I could see a retracement to like even 31, 32.
I don't see it going lower than 34. I think 34 is our new bottom, and I don't think we're breaking that ever again.
Yeah. If we do hit like what I said, like the 30, 32, 31, that will be the last, in my opinion, that we ever see anything like that again.
Yep.
But who knows? We're playing Magic 8 Ball here, just kind of going off of indicators and stuff.
That's it.
All right. So Bitcoin. Now this is you because you love you're the king rat. You're the corralling the rat pack here. What's your overall opinion about rats?
I mean, I said it before. The rats with being the first zodiac sign. You know what I mean? Like first is first, right? First is first. That's our thing here in Bitcoin, right? So the first zodiac sign, it is the coin that people think they missed Sats and Honk, and they feel like they're getting early into this one. You can see it in the holder base. 5,000 holders is insane for ordinals. You know what I mean? It's not like OXBT or something like that, but it's around VMPX. VMPX been around for I want to say almost 8 months now. So I'm very, very, very bullish on rats. I is a hold for me, and once it doubles, I will take my initial investment out. But another reason why I am super bullish on this because it is the one. I mean, you can talk about Sats, you can talk about Honk and Rats, right? But Rats isn't on the exchange yet. So imagine when they come out with that news. And for them not to put Rats on the exchange is a mistake because it's going to come with 5,000 holders and 5,000 people that potentially are going to use this exchange and spend money on fees, which that's their money. Their money is fees, and I feel like they're going to add coins before they open it up. I feel like they're going to have about 40 to 50 coins, and this is just me predicting. I have no idea what they're gonna do, but I feel like they're gonna have like 40 or 50 coins on there before they open it up to the public.
Wow, that's quite a bit. 40 or 50 coins. Right now they're supporting 14. They
Yep.
launched the swap on
Yep.
Halloween, so that is what we're looking at 6 days ago.
Yep.
No, tomorrow will be 6 days, so five,
Yeah.
almost a week, right? So I think their initial goal was to open it up around a week after the initial launch. So we'll see what happens there. I mean, in my opinion, I feel like the liquidity pools will definitely fill up more if they open it up. I mean, it's just logic, right? Common sense there.
I think it's smarter for them to add more coins first, because that's going to bring them more users.
Yeah. Well, they could add more coins tomorrow if they wanted.
They could. They really could.
You know.
So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But that's the thing too. It's a time bomb, right? As soon as Rats gets picked on the coin, this thing's going to 5x. Same thing happened to Sats.
I mean, same thing happened to Honk. I mean, I feel like Honk has like the most upside because it's at 800.
But it doesn't have that news that the Rats could have.
It already went through the news, and that's what shot it up. Remember?
Yep,
so yeah,
it's already there.
Yeah. So, but the liquidity pools is the reason why I'm so bullish on it. There's some weird stuff with Honk. You know, I definitely am bullish on Honk, but I'm bullish on Rats too. It took me a little bit to be bullish on Rats because, like, I'm kind of like, I like meme tokens and it's fun, but like when there's too many, you know, it's just like rats, cats, and bats and traps. And, you know, you just start rhyming as Dr. Seuss book.
Yeah. But then once you see it as the number one zodiac sign and the Chinese market's controlling our markets, you know, like as being a Westerner, as they call us, we don't have a lot of money in these markets like the Chinese community does, right? So and it being the number one zodiac sign I mean, our thing is first, right? So and look at the volume, bro.
Like, speaking of, I'm bringing this up right now, is OKX's BRC20 dashboard. This is the past 24 hours. Rats has $627,000 you know, funneled into it, right? Or like poured into it. It's number 2, right? So Sats obviously is always going to be number 1 just because the supply and the branding behind it, 35 Bitcoin. But you can see, and this might be a good indicator for just people in general to use the OKX just to see what the total true volume is, because this is aside from Unisat, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So
it's just because they have their own marketplace over here, and if anyone hasn't used it, I thought I had the KYC to use this marketplace. You do not. You just go to OKX/web3/marketplace, and then you can change it to Bitcoin, and then boom, you can do exactly what you do here. And if you don't mind, if you can click Sats and show the NFT forms of it, boom, same exact thing, just like Unisat. They have their own the volume over here and everything. So I don't know, man. I like this.
Yeah, you have to use the OKX wallet, so that's something that you would have to download. But yeah,
I downloaded it, so I have one now, so I'm ready for that. I'm gonna add some money to it today and start playing with it, because I like to have as many wallets as possible, and this will be my OKX wallet. So,
yep. Yeah, man. So, you know, Rats, and like I said, they're sitting at 3.2 million market cap, huge opportunity before getting added to the Unisat swap. I'm with you on that. I'm very confident that Unisat will add them because 5,500 users. So
you're saying it's a ticking time bomb ready to explode, then, right?
Pretty much once they announce it, right? But obviously not financial advice, but like, you know, that if it follows the trajectory of you know, Honk, and who else benefited from the announcement? MXRC, I think, did, right, initially.
Yeah, they're back down now to where they were.
Yeah. So people do want new, like you mentioned before. So So we are part of the Rat Pack now, the Rat Army.
Yep. And I'm going down rat holes now, not rabbit holes.
All right. So the next thing here is BRC 420, recursive verse Jeffrey. We've had him on the show twice. We're going to have him on again here in the next couple of weeks. He is basically the company dropped BRC 420, which is a protocol that allows you to license out your digital assets and you get royalties. And DLC Mint is something that's big right now. You can see the video. Basically, it's a mint on the 420 marketplace that has 611 digital assets for you to build your bitmap block out in the bitmap.recursive or rcsv.io space. So go ahead and press play.
Yeah, hold on. Before I get to this though, I want to show something really quickly. So this is basically a bitmap. So if anyone doesn't know, and I probably so it is what is it? It's bitmap.
There, it's right there. Just hit enter.
rscv.io, right? And it takes a few seconds to get on, because there's a lot in there. So if just give it the time, and then you want to hook up your wallet to it, and I will do this really quickly. Oh, can you see my wallet? Yeah, you can see
I can.
So let me just pop it over here. Probably should have been more prepared. I apologize. But yeah, so if you can just explain what I'm about to show.
Yeah. I mean, it's really, this is an environment that Recursiveverse created, and all those are the existing bitmaps, right? So when you log in, it's going to detect, there's an indexer that detects what bitmaps you have, and then you can go into any of the bitmaps that you own, like you see what Shizzy's showing.
Yep.
So go ahead and jump
into my bitmap. I'm going to hit enter. And it's going to take me into my bitmap. So, and it's probably going a little slow because I am streaming as well, streaming to the recording. But yeah, while that loads, I'll just kind of show this video.
Yeah, so this is a video of how to build it. Go ahead. Using the DLC mint.
And he's grabbing from here.
Yeah, there's definitely like a click and drag type of mechanism. It's an editor in that. And then look at this. This is like someone created like a farm build type of situation.
That's really cool, dude.
Yeah, you know, I am very, very bullish on Recursiveverse. Bullish on Jeffrey, the founder of his team. He has a big team that's really talented, and this is just one thing that they've come out with, right? Could you pull up BRC 420.io when you get a chance? Okay, there's the.
You just enter this. Okay, so this is it right here. So right now, as you can see, I can't do anything right now, right? Oh, yeah, I can.
Yeah, because we did
get.
See if you can.
I can.
There.
Wow. Dude,
now
I didn't even know you could do this.
Well, it's because to let the show know, audience know. So we did get one of these DLC mints, and so it finally came through, and so Shizzy can put together his bitmap and start designing it. So
I didn't even know I could do this. When did we get it? Did it today?
I think so. Probably recently.
Oh man, I can't wait to play. Okay, you get tables, bro,
and you can just.
And then we can come in here. We can do like a spaces in here, right?
Yeah. Yep. So I think obviously with ours, we could do one for the show. Try to do like a podcast studio. Just build it out. That'd be fun. Just to
really.
Who's that?
I got a fishbowl. I don't know.
You got an imaginary girlfriend in there, bro. No, but
I got my fishbowl. With my fishbowl on top. Yeah, that is so cool.
So let's show them the brc420.io.
Yeah, you want to take it?
Yep. So if you go to brc420.io/tokens, you can see this is the Bitmap Town DLC that Shizzy is using all those assets from, right? So it's still minting out. It's at 24%. You can mint it. The mint cost, I believe, is $24, or that's the royalty cost plus fees. But yeah, so 611 metaverse assets. So you can, create your own little world in there.
Yep. Dude, I'm going to have fun with this today. My kids are going to hate me.
Yeah.
Daddy, what are you doing?
Yep. And also just to let other people, the audience know, you can actually create your own BRC 420 on this website. You can deploy it. You got to upload your file, and then you can add it to the marketplace, right? And then you can charge a royalty fee for anybody that mints it, and then you earn that, right? So they can use your asset. This is the blue box that Recursiveverse first mint. This is the first BRC 420. I think it was like something crazy cheap, but
$20.
They're going for like $191 each now. So this is a marketplace that I think is going to grow, and I love that they started this, because this could be the largest bitmap marketplace.
Yep. And Jeffrey said told me in a spaces that I would ask him. I'm not sure what spaces he said it in, but Unisat's their app's coming out, and bitmap.rcsv will be one of the first apps inside of their app. So you'll be able to connect your wallet and start doing this from your mobile device.
Yep. Look at this Goosenol, man. I think the team from Goosenol's like hyping them got with Recursive Verse, and they created this Goosenol, so you can have this Goosenol as a pet in your
$3.
world.
It's only
Yeah.
$3. I can get that for $3.
Yep.
Oh shit, I might have to do that.
So this one's a 2D pet for Goosenol's, but yeah, you know, you have a gun. Anyways, so check out the BRC 420 website. The DLC mint is still going on. So you have time because 24% has only been minted out there.
Yeah.
But I'm super bullish on the future of Bitmap and Recursive Verse.
I want to play now. Let's get the show over with so I can play. No, I'm playing. All right, what's next?
I think that's it, man.
Yeah.
I think that's really that covers everything that's going on right now that we can think of. Obviously there's this space moves so fast, and so there's probably multiple things we left out, but that's why there's always 2 updates, a weekly and a weekend.
Yeah, man. Just want to thank you guys. We just hit 920 subs. We hit 30 subs in the last 24 hours, which is like, is it 48 hours or 24 hours? Last like 2 days, right?
Yeah,
it's been
I would
nuts.
say,
so
yeah.
And Yagobi has a brother who has a channel, and we just beat his channel.
Well, yeah, he doesn't put out as much as us, but
nobody does.
Yeah, and so, but yeah, we're getting there. We're getting close to 1,000, and it's because of you guys, man. We appreciate you guys. We love to do this. By the way, it's we don't ever dread. There's never a day that like Shizzy's like extra motivated, and I might be tired, and he's like, "Hey, man, you want to do emergency episode?" Like I might be tired, but I'm like, you know what? We need to do that. So we love doing this, vice versa. I'll ask him the same type of situation. So we love it. We appreciate you guys, and we love y'all.
Yep. Yeah, man. And if you cannot watch, you can definitely listen. We're on Spotify. We're on Apple. If you ever driving, just pop those guys on. Give us a quick listen, because I think the listening is getting better as well. And we appreciate you guys. Appreciate every single view, every single watch. It's really exciting, and thank you for letting us be a platform, because like our good friend Lazy Ninja kind of put it in our heads, and I don't think we were thinking of that, but we've become a platform now. We become a platform from Ordinals, and we're thankful for you for letting us be that for you guys. So
yeah, and the website is coming up, guys. We're almost done with it, and we have some big plans, and we're gonna let you guys know some opportunities for our community as well. So just make sure that you're staying updated with us, and again, we appreciate y'all.
See you guys.
Peace.